Okay, I think we're live. Well, thank you so much for jumping on the call. Jon Jones here. Welcome to Winning Edge Wednesday. Today I wanted to share with you a very simple, very powerful, very effective, just simple mindset strategy that you guys will love regarding collaboration with the franchisors. I think you guys would all agree that great collaboration with the franchisor is going to increase our conversion rates. And the simple concept I want to share with you is just this. Prepare yourself throughout the process and in your communication as you're connecting with your client, you're debriefing with your client, especially when you get deeper into the process of due diligence and you're really kind of finding out keys to how they're thinking and their thought process and their fears and their concerns and all those things that they're experiencing as they get deeper into the process. And as we know, things start to get more real when we get closer to decision-making time. And I want to just get this to your brain. Prepare yourself to be able to provide your franchise or partner with 3 keys to move the deal forward, right? And be thinking about that during your communication with your client. What are the keys here? What are some of the little obstacles that might be road bumps that I could collaborate with the franchisor, and together perhaps we could strategize a little bit on how to help this client through the hurdle. And of course, this is all presupposed that this is a client that is a great fit, that wants this opportunity. And of course, the franchisor thinks they're a great candidate as well. So simple, you guys, but very, very effective. Be prepared to provide the franchisor partner that you're working with 3 keys to move the deal forward. Be very, very intentional, right? And conscious about this idea, not just kind of matter of fact and casual about it, but be very conscious about being able to arm your partner with some really good insights. Imagine you were just to shoot an email out to your franchise partner and says, hey, let's jump on a call. I want to share with you 3 keys that I believe will help us move this deal forward. Think about getting that email. I'd love to get that email, wouldn't you? I can tell you when I was on the franchisor side, that kind of poignant communication was pretty seldom. So what a great way to differentiate yourself and add tremendous value. But be prepared to be able to do that, right? Hey, I want to get on the call with you, share a couple insights that I feel are going to be essential in moving this deal forward. Can we get together? I promise you, they're going to love that conversation. That's going to be a great conversation. Set yourself up for that. And then also be prepared to send an email with your notes and put it in writing, your key points as well, so that your franchise partner can refer to it and put it in their CRM notes. Remember, they're working through a large database as well, just like you are, right? And the other thing I want to share with you is try to find some good internal insights about what's really going on inside with your client. Not just sharing the stuff that's on the questionnaire, like, oh, this client wants a business that'll scale. I mean, okay, everybody says that, right? But get into what's going on as you get deeper in the process, some little hurdles, some little speed bumps, some hesitations that you're feeling, that you're noticing, that you're learning, that need to be shared with the franchisor, and perhaps you guys can collaborate on some strategies. So I'll give you a couple examples, and I know you guys can think of some ideas as well. But one example I came up with was just, think about sometimes you've got one spouse that's completely committed, ready to go, but then another spouse is just not there. They have hesitations, they have more doubts, they have more fears. And you can kind of sense in your conversations with the couple that, if we can get this person on board more, we could really move forward. And maybe have that conversation with the franchisor. It's like, hey, this XYZ spouse just is a little bit hesitating. I think if we can get this person more comfortable with the process, let them know that the support is going to be there for them. Maybe have a conversation with them about what roles each of the spouses are going to play and how the franchisor is going to be there to support them and coach them through the process, especially getting the business launched initially, etc. But maybe that's something you share as an example. Another one could be, very common, I think you guys would find, this person really loves the brand. They love the business model. They're really impressed. They like the business. However, the candidate has a good paying job and they want to keep that good paying job for a little while because they don't want to turn that faucet of income off right now while they're building a business from scratch, especially since it's going to take a little while to achieve profitability. They got this income coming in and they don't want to sever those ties with their current job. They want to keep that money coming in. At the same time, they also realize that they've been talking to some franchisees and they've realized that, man, it's a lot of work. They're initially putting the team in place, getting the marketing set up, doing a grand opening. And, this candidate loves this opportunity, but they're just kind of hesitant about how am I going to get this done while maintaining my current job. Maybe we can coach them through that. Perhaps we can get them on the phone with another franchisee who also kept their job during the initial phase and they were able to successfully transition when it was financially comfortable. Perhaps that's a strategy you could work on, how to help somebody through that mental hurdle in that particular situation. Or maybe it's something like, hey, this client again is really impressed by the brand. They love the support services and the business model, and the validation has been incredible. But I will share that after some validation calls, they have found that a lot of your franchisees are getting most of their new customers from digital marketing. And this particular franchisee candidate doesn't have any experience or confidence when it comes to digital online marketing. So that's just a little bit of a hurdle in their mind where they're thinking, gosh, everybody's talking about how they're using online marketing and I don't know anything about that. So let's give them some assurance in the digital marketing space that the franchisor's got some great systems and partners involved. Perhaps we could involve one of your trusted vendor partners on the marketing side to help them realize that this is a very normal concern and that the franchisor is going to provide them with the direction and the resources and the partners that they need to put together effective digital marketing campaigns. We've got you on this, right? So maybe that's the idea. You guys get the idea. But think about loading your gun, so to speak, and then providing that with your franchise or partner. Hey, these are the keys to getting this deal moving forward. What if you made that a part of your process every single time? Maybe do an exercise right now. Go through the candidates that you have right now that are pretty deep in the process. Take out a pad and a piece of paper and write down what you believe are the 3 keys to getting this particular deal to move forward. And then go communicate that with your franchise or partner. Take that collaboration, take those meaningful conversations to the next level. Be the trusted advisor that you are. Collaborate with intentionality and purpose, right? And your conversions will become greater, no doubt about it, right? Teamwork makes the dream work, you guys, and full pipelines and full hearts are unstoppable. Thanks for plugging into the call today. Hopefully gets this juices flowing a little bit about how you can collaborate a little bit more effectively and get more focused with that with your franchise or partners. Good luck in getting these things done for the end of 2025. Have a great day. Bye.